Today we're going to be making a blow art monster. And so it's going to take a little bit of patience. It'll take you a little bit longer. You're going to have to wait a little bit to let it dry before you can finish it up. But when it's all done, it's going to look really awesome. The first thing you're going to need is a textured watercolor paper or paint paper, just so it's a little thick and a little bit absorbent. So we're using Strathmore paint pad. It's great for these kinds of projects. Then you're going to take some of these dot labels, these dot stickers, and you're just gonna pick two, or one or three, and these are going to be the eyes. So you have to decide how many eyes you want your creature to have. I'm going to pick two. Then you're going to take some concentrated liquid watercolor. I've got some teal here, and you're only going to be using a few drops, so you don't need to have it watered down. To use it, have a teacher or a grown-up help you with this so it doesn't spill, because this is really, it's washable watercolor, but it will stain when it's concentrated like this. You're going to take a pipette like this, you're going to stick it in all the way, and you're going to squeeze it with the tip inside and then suck up. This is probably a little bit too much because we're only going to need a few drops. So I'm going to put some there, and then I'm going to put some drops over where those stickers are. Okay, I might get a little bit more. Okay, and that is all you're going to do. You can use two colors if you'd like. I would start with a light color first, like if you were going to use yellow and blue. Start with the yellow first, blow it all around, and then just put a little bit of the dark color in. Then now you're going to take a straw and you're going to blow them around. Okay, you can turn your paper. Be very careful that you don't spill on yourself. Okay, and blow it the other way. Just keep blowing it. But you don't want to blow it too far out to the page, because you do want to keep it in the center of the paper. One, so you don't make a mess, and two, so that it will fit on the other paper. Okay, there we go. So now we just have to wait for it to dry. While it's drying, you can go play, you can go color a picture, or do whatever the class is doing. Maybe you guys can go outside, or you can just finish these up after lunch. But they do need to be completely dry before you take off the stickers. So go ahead and wait for a little while. All right, you want to make sure that your painting is completely dry, not just that it's not shiny anymore, but it's not moist also. So and that's also for the stickers, so you want to make sure that they are really dry. So give it a couple of hours, make sure that you have plenty of time. You should do this like maybe in the morning and then finish it in the afternoon. When you're finished drying all the details, you're going to use some scissors to cut out around your monster. You're going to leave some of the white edge. It doesn't have to be right up close. Okay? All right, when you're finished cutting out your monster, you're going to choose a background color. You want to pick something that makes your monster stand out. So I've chosen this neon yellow. Then you're going to take some of these foam stickers. They are sticky on both sides. And you're going to remove the side. I'm going to turn your guy over. You're going to remove one side of the sticker, and you just want to put it on 2 places. So I'm just going to do right here, and I'm going to do right here. Now you want to test it out to make sure that it's high enough. And so I'm going to put 2 more. You can have up to 4 stickers. So you're just going to remove the backing of one again, the backing of this one again. It just makes it, it'll make it a little bit higher. And then you're going to do the same thing. Stick those together. And then you're gonna stick that on there like that and test it out to make sure that it gives a little bit of a lift. That is perfect. So yeah, so you're gonna wanna use 4 stickers. So 2 on top of each other. So then you're just going to take off the last sticker. And you're going to put this right in the middle of your paper. You want to make sure you get it in as best you can. Then you can take your monster and get the help from an adult to take this apart. It's kind of tricky, and you also don't want it to get broken. You're going to take your frame, and you're going to stick your monster in there, and make sure you keep the foam inside. You're going to set that in the middle. Stick the paper back in. It helps to keep it still. And then you're going to put your backing on. This is the right direction. And you're going to close it up. And again, you can get some help from an adult because you want to make sure that you don't hurt yourself. And there you go. There is your monster. I think it looks really cute, especially with the foam and how it sits up like that. If I were to do this different, I'd probably put the foam on the sides, but it looks good like that too. And that is your monster picture.